Now there's a question I've seen asked a lot and I've answered it a couple times. I figured I'd go ahead and do a video about it since it's generally a concern of a lot of different people who are new to Lolita. And that is how to come out as a Lolita to your friends, to school, family, etc., etc. So the biggest thing is probably coming out to your parents, because they're the ones that are going to be helping you buy the items and going to the websites and etc. Taking you to meetups or whatever. So luckily for me, my mom was the one that found out about Lolita fashion, actually told me, and I got into it and I just jumped right in and took off on it. She was very accepting about alternative clothing like this. She liked the whole Renaissance flair and medieval kind of look and stuff, period Victorian clothing. So, and what I'm wearing right now is actually a Scottish vest, and it goes with a kilt actually. Unfortunately though, a lot of people are not as open to alternative clothing. The biggest thing for me when I first was introduced to it is my mom didn't know what the name of it was called when she saw it. So when I told Lolita, she's like, oh, well, is that, bad? A lot of people try to associate Lolita with the book Lolita, which is about a promiscuous young little girl who gets involved with a adult man, many years older than her, and it's a very sexual, appealing, kind of pedophile-esque book. So over here in the Western culture, everyone kind of knows Lolita as being associated with that, but Lolita's also a name in like Hispanic cultures, and it's not something bad, and it does sound very cute, which if you watch the Dear Soccer video about where does the origin of Lolita come from, that will explain it as well, and I highly recommend showing your parents that video if they have any questions about that. What I would recommend telling your parents before telling them the name Lolita is the fashion style, is to tell them that you have found this Japanese fashion style that's based off of aristocratic wear from period France way back when, and that it kind of is doll-like, and explain that it's not the same as being a living doll, because living dolls are someone that actually do try to appear as a doll, and they might think that you're trying to look like the human Barbie or human Ken or any of that. So just make sure that they understand that this is just a fashion style, and yes, it may impact some of your lifestyle. Say if you want to start dressing your room a little bit more lacy, if you want to become a lifestyle Lolita and wear it more often than just to meetups or cons, that you want to embrace certain things. They might ask you a lot of questions. Well, is this for LARPing, if they know anything about that? Is this for role play, etc., etc.? Just make sure that they understand it's just a fashion style, just like any other fashion style. How punk was very popular, or bell-bottom jeans were very popular. Use examples of whatever time period they grew up, saying, hey, this is just a style, and I really love it, and I like to get into it. It is based upon modesty. Make sure that you emphasize that, because they might think that this is something where your top towel is going to be hanging out, or some booty shorts, whatever. It's completely opposite of what you normally see in the media today. And so it's a very conservative fashion style. Yes, things might be a little bit pricey, but make sure that they understand that not everything is going to cost $500, $400, whatever. You can get some very, very nice pieces that are at your local stores, that are low-leable, and that there are other fashion brands that are very cheap. Some parents are a little bit worried about buying things from overseas, so just reassure them these are well-trusted sites, depending on what site you go to. Bodyline's very trusted. I've never personally had an issue with it. The brand stores are very trusted. You can watch a lot of haul videos or unboxing videos on here, and maybe show some of them to your parents to reassure them that buying from the sites is okay. If you don't want to come out and just explain it to them, but you are maybe how I used to be, I was a hardcore tomboy. So when I first started wearing skirts and I suddenly wanted something that was kind of pink or a little bit more color instead of just black, white, and red, maybe kind of ease into that, and do it piece by piece instead of just BAM! Culture shock. And everyone's like, whoa, where did this come from? You might surprise a few people, you're gonna turn heads. It's completely up to you if you wanna ease into the fashion or if you just wanna jump right in. Any questions that your parents have, there shouldn't be too many. Their biggest concern is probably just gonna be the name of it called Lolita. Or if you're trying to be Japanese, I've heard that a few times too. And just reassure them that, hey, I just want to be me. This is how I feel comfortable. I think this is really cute. And it teaches a lot of different positive things instead of being what today's society tries to imply upon young women, you know? If you have any questions specifically, go ahead and ask below. I know each situation is a little bit different. You can try to just wear a toned down version of Lolita if, you know, some people are kind of iffy about it. I would recommend just maybe showing lots of different videos to show how positive Lolita can be to your parents. I think that's going to be the best thing. But like I said, if you have any other questions, just ask them below. I'd be more than happy to answer them and try to give advice. Brief little video. Hopefully this will help you, and don't be afraid to come out and say something about it, even if your parents are completely different. Maybe they had some secret punk rock era thing that you just never knew about. Who knows? So, anyways, thank you so much, and please subscribe. I make videos a couple times a week. I like to talk about kawaii things and anime and Lolita and gothic fashion, etc., etc. So, may the force be with you and have a lovely day. Bye bye. I just wanted to add real quick too that I don't want you guys to feel afraid with trying something new or coming out with something that's a little bit different than what normal people are used to saying. You know, have the confidence, go and be yourself. Don't be afraid or ashamed of Lolita fashion. You know, it's nothing bad, it's just something cute, and as long as it makes you happy, that's really all that matters. Some people may be unaccepting of it, and oh well, who cares? It's okay. You're gonna get lots of compliments when people tell you you're super cute and you look like a doll, and little kids are gonna be like, oh, are you a princess? So don't be afraid to do what you love. Okay? I just wanted to make sure and add that in there because I think I forgot. Anyways, yeah, let's go. Lolita's, woohoo! Bye bye.